Maybe Robert
Okay.
will join. We'll see. I texted him, but I know it's early for him also. I'm sorry about the times. I keep messing up the times.
It's all
I
good.
had it all like written down.
Yeah, so Pacific Northwest, it's like 3 hours behind from East Coast.
Yeah, I thought East Coast for some reason, so I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, we are live. So, guys, welcome to East versus West 22 official podcast. I'm here with Luka Tsinadze, Ilia Saidov. Both of these guys are making their East versus West debut, and this is this is a cool left-handed match. And in the podcast, I want to know more about you because I think you both guys, not think, but you guys are gonna make your EVW debuts. So it's very important that the people know who you are. Luca told me he's 22 years old.
Oh, you're 22.
Yeah,
Okay, super young, eh?
yeah.
Yeah.
Ilya, how old are you?
I'm 31.
31. Okay, that's not super old. Super old. That's still
That's
very young.
perfect age, eh?
Yeah. It is numbers.
Yeah, I'm gonna be at the end of the week 36. So
Wow, you don't look 36 at all, eh?
yeah, it's the magic. It's
Well,
magic.
happy early birthday for you, right?
Yeah. Well, anyway, let's start with this. I know Luca last year impressed everyone. He won WAF Worlds. So tell Luca a little bit about yourself. How long you been arm wrestling? Maybe some of your biggest achievements. Probably we know the biggest
Um,
achievements.
I started arm wrestling probably like late 2009, early 2010. Um, I've competed at WAF like three times, 2011, 12, and 13. And then I moved to the States. But that was
You're originally from
Uzbekistan. That's
Uzbekistan.
where I was born, and yeah.
They still love
Um,
you there. They still love you there.
oh yeah, yeah. I have a lot of fans there, so
They're
they all
proud of
love
you.
it.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, about what 15 years since I started. So he was probably a baby. When did you start, Luca? What year?
I started wrestling in 2022 after the COVID.
22.
Yes, 22. It's been
Oh, okay.
4 years. 4 years,
Oh,
yes.
that's okay. That's very impressive. That's
Very
very so.
impressive.
So I have more experience, so I'll use that against you.
Yes.
Um, I mean, I have won a lot of tournaments. I don't know what's. I won the WAL back in 2017.
Mhm.
Um, that was the biggest achievement that year. Um, it's just there's a lot of people that I pulled, like Justin, Yanis. I mean, some other Europeans, Patrick, you name it. I've been to WAF three times, like I said. I was competing in juniors. I did compete in seniors, and I took third place at 65 kilo. So I was little guy.
Mm. Nice.
I was four-time Asian champion.
Okay.
So if you guys have like European championship, we would have like it. So I was four-time Asian champion. That's as far as I can remember right now.
And you're right now, I think you're ranked number one in
And
North
right
America.
now I'm number one in North America at lightweight. Yes.
Yeah, for some
So
time already, I think, right? You've been there
yeah,
for.
it's been like a couple of years now that I've been holding that spot.
So this is a true East versus West. True
Yeah.
East versus West, right? We haven't
Yeah.
had those in a long time. The main event is East versus West. The co-main event is East versus West. This is also a true
Yeah.
East versus West match. So look at how after COVID you got into arm wrestling.
Yes. After 2022, I started wrestling. And first year on 2023, there was World Championship in the Kazakhstan. I was competing there at 85 kg category. I started in 85 kg category. I was always competing in this category, and I did in EF men first and second medal. And after this, the like next event next year, I competed on European Championship also. I did 3 medals there. Also in this World Championship of 2022, and my biggest achievement was at 2025 at WOF Arm Wrestling Championship, like World Arm Wrestling Championship. There was so tough category, like so many great athletes, and I did the gold medal and 3 medal in a row.
In a total.
Yes, in the youth men category and in the senior men category also.
Well, let's get it straight. So year you started, you went to Kazakhstan
Yes.
and you got first and
Yes,
second.
in 1 year. Yes, in 1 year I became
juniors?
not juniors, like youth men, under 23.
Youth.
Okay, so you went for the first time and you got first place.
Yes, I was in the European
Which
Championship.
hand?
Which
Hold on,
hand?
which hand?
I won in the right arm, and I
Okay.
did second in my left arm.
Okay.
That's really impressive. Like I
What did
know.
you?
How did we miss this? For some reason I thought like you've been competing for years and kind of like this is your time, because it's most of the time guys start young and then they achieve to 23 and then they kind of go to seniors very close. Very impressive young guy. I'm like, that's really impressive. This is
Yeah, it is impressive. It is impressive to start off with gold. What about your second year? How did you do?
Second year.
Yes.
Yes, on the second year, I had many injuries, many new experience. On the European Championship, I did 3 medals, like 2 second place and one the third place in the senior men's. This was my first medal in the senior men's, and yes, on 2025, my result was very improved and very different. Like I did second place in a European Arm Wrestling Championship, and after a couple months, it was maybe 2 months after European Championship on 2025, I did 3 gold medals.
So you have more medals on the left arm or on the right arm?
Yes, on the left arm I have more medals.
Are you a righty or lefty?
Yes, so I took injury at 2024, like national championship on my right arm, and I still recovering, and it like gives me little foot back, And yes, right now my right arm is good shape. I did treatments and everything, and both hand is super cool.
Are you right-handed or are you a lefty?
Yes, in general, I'm right.
No.
No,
Are
no,
you
no.
a righty?
Do you write with right arm?
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
yes, right.
So you're not left-handed.
No.
You don't write
No.
with left.
No, I'm
Okay.
writing the right hand.
Are you stronger on your right or on your left?
Yes, if I don't have injury or something like this, yes, my right arm, I can lift more weights and things like this.
Okay,
But as a technical, yes, my left arm is
Okay,
better.
good. Because I am right-handed, but my left is just been always stronger.
Yes.
Way
So
stronger.
you're in
right?
trouble. You're in trouble.
way
That's what
stronger.
I'm gonna say.
Yes.
Very impressive. Very impressive.
So
Like,
what did you do before arm wrestling?
So from the like 7 years, I was in the different sport like swimming, and I did swimming for 10 years. And after this, when the COVID pandemic started, I changed the sport because of we did not have the pool and things like this.
Okay,
And
but like in Georgia, like even if you don't compete in arm wrestling or if you're not an arm wrestler, you guys still like arm wrestle, right?
yes, in the
Did you do
classrooms,
that?
and yes, we have this in the blood. Everyone arm wrestling.
Yeah, because it's such a small country and like everybody,
Yes.
arm wrestle each other.
everyone's strong there. It's crazy. Like but from the craziest thing is from the high level that George already has, he just came into a sport and rose to like
Yeah.
it would be like in 1 year you go in Kazakhstan, like from zero to world champion, right?
Yeah.
You're so hard. Just the internal level is so high. So very, very impressive.
So my first world championship. So after I started arm wrestling, right? I think I was like probably like almost 16 or 15. So I was 15 turning 16. And then a year after I went to the world championship and I took third place. So I was like 16 or 17, something like that. But it was the biggest achievement those years. But he seems to, you know.
He's yeah, this is very, 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 very
So
impressive.
how big are you right now? What's your weight?
So my weight is 92 right now, but
Is
in
that
every
so?
yeah,
You always 92?
yeah, 92, 93, even 95. I was at European Championship also, and I start cutting from this weight.
So when do you start? Because it's like in 2 weeks you have to be 85 kilo.
Yes, so this is not hard for me. Like it is hard, but I can do it. It maybe in 5 days or 6 days at least. I don't need more.
Okay. Because
I,
Yes,
me,
I know Georgians cut a lot of weight. Everywhere
yes,
yeah.
between like
yes,
usually 7, 10 kilos, it's normal.
So
yes,
if you're in swimming, you should be like have a like strong like back, you know, because you guys always.
yes, yes. My back is different. Like from the arm wrestlers, this is more like wide, and yes, it is really different. But yes, not only the back, also side pressure and things like this helped me from the moving.
Okay.
The
I
joint
had
movement,
to
shoulder movement, everything. Yeah.
Yes, shoulder movement. Yeah.
gain weight when
Yes.
I
How
when I
much
been
you?
for the match. I was about 82, 83 kilo. That's
Oh,
my normal weight. You
Mhm.
know, when I eat normal, I watch what I eat. So I weigh like 183, 182, 180 sometimes. It depends. But I had to gain weight.
How much
yeah.
now?
So
You
right now I'm about 195.
195. Okay. Okay.
So
How
it's
much
like
is it in the kilos?
that's probably like 89 kilo.
Yes.
88.6. Yeah.
Hey, let's
88.
say 89 kilo.
89. 89 kilo. Okay.
89 kilo.
Yeah. Is this the
So
biggest you've been?
yeah, I never been this big.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So
In you,
85 kilo is like a little bit challenge for you, right?
5 kilo?
Yes, 85.
Oh, 85? Like, what do you mean?
Like if you are less than 85, it is good for you.
Well, the thing is, I always competed either at 80 kilo or 85.
Yes.
So because I'm in the middle, I can do both weight classes. Yeah, it is harder at 85, but I'll still beat you. It doesn't matter.
You don't scared that maybe I will be more than 90 kilo after at the competition?
But you're gonna cut weight, so you're gonna lose we lose that power. It would be different if we were pulling at 95 kilo. Then I would say yes.
Yes. Yes, but I will be 90 at least, and my powers, I know how to gain it back after losing.
Yeah, yeah, that's good for you.
Yes.
Make sure you don't get bloated.
You think?
Uh, that happens sometimes.
Yes.
So, you were in swimming. Did you have to cut weight? Like how?
No. No, no, we did not cutting weight. There was only age categories, and that's all.
Okay.
Ilya, what's your shape now? Like you gained weight, you're biggest you've been. How does the weights feel? How does on the table?
Yeah, like I said, this is my biggest weight. I feel very strong. The weights before and now, I gain a lot. So I, I'm the very strongest at my like at this right now, I'm probably the strongest I ever been. I'm not gonna say this is my like best shape of my life, but best shape right now
Mhm.
because I know I still have a lot to grow.
Look at. Did you watch some videos of Ilia pulls?
Yes, of course. I saw like every possible videos that can be
You,
searched
you
in
know,
the
I was
internet.
trying to. There's not a lot of videos of you because the most recent ones is from the World Championship from last year.
Yes.
There's some old ones, but it's not enough information.
Yes. And I saw Ellis pull on the Instagram page, on your Instagram page also. Yes.
So
Not many, right?
you're a hook puller, is that right?
Yes, on the left hand, yes.
Okay, okay.
So where do you see Ilya's weakness? You watched some of his matches. Where do you see the weakness?
Yes. So it is, I would say, different levels, you know. When the march starting, the hands will stop in the center. Like levels and everything will be shown in the first round. You know, everything will be Ellis
Well,
left.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, he got scared. No, no, no.
Hold on,
He's back.
it kind of I couldn't
It's okay.
wait.
You're back. You're back. It's okay.
Okay.
Yes. So I was saying that the levels and the weakness and things like this will be shown in the first round, and I will prove myself that maybe 75 is better for Eli, not 85.
Okay, so what chances are you giving me? What is how much? What's my chances against you? Tell me.
Chance,
Yeah,
I would say like 5%.
5%. Okay, I'll take
Yes.
that. That's all I need. That's all I
Yes.
need to beat you. 5% is enough for me.
Okay, good.
What do you think, Ilya? Like you watched him. You.
Yeah,
I don't
like I
know. There's
said,
not a lot of him
there's not a
losing.
lot of.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's more of him winning than losing, right?
yeah, exactly. And it's like you can't really like there is there was a match he pulled even though he beat him after, but he lost. I think he was from Moldova. He got him in
Then
the
I lost in
hook.
the final.
I don't know if it was the finals or semifinals, but he got you in the hook position, and then your elbow came off.
Ah, yes. This was
And
Alexei Sipilov. Yes.
Ooh,
from Moldova, right?
yeah.
Yes, yes, from Moldova.
Presser from Moldova.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So he got you in that spot, and you didn't look strong at all. Plus, from what I've been seeing, not just you're competing, but from the videos that you posted where you're working out, I think your wrist is wobbling. Your wrist is not that strong. You maybe
Yeah.
have good block with your fingers, but the wrist, I think your right hand wrist is much stronger than your left. Is that true?
No, this is absolutely not true.
He's like, no, no.
Okay, we'll find out. We'll find out in 2 weeks.
Yes. So Eli thinks he can open
So
my
why are
wrist
you
and
giving me 5%? Why is it? Why 5%? Why not
I
1%?
5%, like maybe when I cross the road some cars crash me or something like this. This is possibility.
So
5%.
if you like have a bad sleep or if you get sick, you know,
Yes. Yes, this is the
okay,
5% only.
okay.
That's if I cross the road and a hard car hits me. That's how Ilya wins. That's a interesting strategy, anyway. But sometimes it works. What can I say? Ilya, a hook.
Yeah.
Do you think you can hang in a hook with him? Is because
So
probably you do have A and do you have B?
yeah, I see. I'm universal. I adjust to my opponent. Yeah, my hook is the strongest, I would say, but I also have a good top roll. I have a good press. I'm kind of universal since I I've been doing it for 15 years, so I learned a lot. You said 4 years, right?
Yes,
So you have, yeah. Maybe you're strong, but experience. You need experience as well. So,
yes.
What about super matches? Look at, have you had any super matches
No,
before?
never. This is
is
my
this
first
your
time.
first one?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, so now I have 10%.
No.
Now it's gaining. So by the time I get to Vienna, it'll probably be more.
Yeah, be careful crossing the roads, Luca.
Yes,
Yeah.
I will. I will.
Yeah, so, hey, if we crossing the roads together, I might push you. So be careful.
Yes.
Yeah. So super matches are a little bit different. The rule set will be a little bit different. Did you work specifically a little bit on your endurance and preparation for that? And Luca, that's
Yes. Yes. So I saw there will be the new rules between the matches, like between the rounds. I
60
mean,
seconds. Yeah.
yes, yes, it is decreased. And yes, we are preparing in a different way from the for the European and World Championship, and of course for the super match. Yes, I trained different. I put all my efforts, and I know what I did exactly. Everything was the planned, and I think I'm in the perfect shape right now.
Are you did you stop working out, or like how many days or weeks you take before you compete?
Yes, I will take for this 9 days maybe or 8 days.
So this week, right? Are you
Yes, this
training
week.
this week?
Yes, one more workout and that's done.
So you have one more workout and then you stop working out.
Yeah,
So when is your last workout? Tomorrow?
tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow I will train the last time.
So and then you're not gonna do anything, nothing. Just
No, no, only the rubber bands
okay,
and
rubber bands and that's it. Okay. Okay, good. Um do you have any injuries or
no, my left arm is fresh and ready for the fight.
because I saw you had on your story where you were somewhere visiting somebody and they were like
Yes,
working on your shoulder or something. So I
yes.
thought maybe you have a small
No,
injury.
no, just for the rehab. Nothing important.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. We have a super chat. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Um, from Natalia Saidov. Ilya, this is your game, your moment. Take it.
Of course.
You do have supporters from North America and Uzbekistan, like I said, and they're really behind you. So I think this is a. How do you feel? Is this right now the biggest match you will have?
Yeah, I would say so. Because look, it's not just biggest with the East West, right? I'm not going up against the guy. He's the world champion, right? So he's like right there at the top. So for me, it's not just on the biggest stage, but also against the guy who is the current world champion.
Yep.
And if I can achieve both of these things, I'm on top of the mountain, man.
Yeah.
And
That
which
is
I
true.
believe I can. I have a big faith, and so I believe I can do it. I know Luca also super confident. Like he said, he's giving me 5%, and that's fine. I'm not saying he's weak. He's very strong. I'd say he's very strong. So that's why I'm taking it very seriously, and my training's been good. I have a game plan, and so I guess on February 28th we'll see who's the better man.
Yes. And I have a question for you. Like,
Hey,
how
where are you
many?
from, by the way? Where are you in Georgia?
Tbilisi.
Okay, so that's the capital, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Ask a question.
Yes. So during this process for your training, like how many days in a week you were trained for this event?
Um, it depends. Every week was different. So like 4 days a week.
Yes.
What about you?
Yes, the same. If I had the sparring day, maybe this time I had three because yes, it was very intense, and it was playing for the endurance and also for
Who do you
power.
train with? Who do you train with?
With Georgian athletes like Irakli Zirakashvili, David Arabuli, and many, many.
Okay, who's your coach?
Coach is Irakli Tsinadze from maybe you know.
Okay. And what do you do outside of arm wrestling?
Yes, outside of arm wrestling, I'm working, and
Where you
last
what
year
do you do?
uh, I'm working as a crane operator, and
Oh, crane operator. Okay, at the
yeah,
port.
not port on the building construction.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yes.
okay. So you okay? Gotcha. That's good.
That's good. Yeah, you have good team there to practice with. Ilya, do you have anyone like you think that is really strong on left that can give you good practices?
Yeah, yeah. The thing is, um, I don't like practicing with guys that super strong because you can get injured.
Hmm.
I rather have like a training like Devin or does where he
Just pull
can arm
everyone for a
wrestle
long
for
time. Yeah.
hours, everyone, yes, and let them work, and you just work on defense so I prefer that than playing with the guy who's gonna you know rip my arm. I mean, I don't want to do that. Then it'll take more time to recover. I just rather
Hmm.
pull smaller guys, but pull for hours.
Yes,
Luca
and
is young. He probably doesn't do that. He finds the strongest guys and just goes.
Yeah.
yes, and when you face the real power, you don't scared like maybe you get injured or things like this.
Well, the thing is, this is not. This is the thing is, this is not a open tournament. This is a super match format, so it's different. It is okay. It's different. It's different than competing in a like a open tournament where you go against a guy and then you have like 5 minutes rest. You have 10 minutes rest. I mean, 60 seconds rest.
Hmm.
So it may be not enough time for you to recover. Because before they had what, like 90 seconds,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
Yeah. So it will be something new for you that you're going to have to deal with.
Yes. Not only for me, for you also.
Um, I had super matches, plus the late, like my last couple of weeks of training has been, I've been only resting for 30 seconds in between exercises.
Hmm. So, what will the this week look for you? Are you also finishing training and starting
I
rest?
know I'm still training. What time is it for you right now, Luca?
It's uh 10 and a half.
Yeah,
9.
10, okay,
ten
10,
thirty
okay,
p.m. Yeah.
10:30 p.m. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna train today. So while you're sleeping, I'm getting stronger. And
Yes.
while you're gonna be resting, I'll keep getting stronger. So yeah, this week I'm training the whole week. And then next week is when, because my flight is on Tuesday. So I'll do some very light work on Monday, and then Tuesday I take off. I may do some light work the day of the competition. So,
Mhm.
but I'm not doing 100%. So I'm probably like gonna do like 50, 60%,
Mhm.
maybe 70. I don't know. We'll see.
I would think both of you guys are pretty close to ready. Probably anxious to start arm wrestle to get on table and get it done.
Yes.
Yeah. I I wish maybe that my debut was maybe at 77 kilo, or maybe with a different guy. But I take this opportunity, and I'm not afraid of challenges. I'm not afraid of playing the world champion. So
Yes.
Yeah.
when I beat you, you know,
In a dreams.
what what are people going to say then, right?
Yes. When you beat me, you were saying something.
They will probably say something. Yeah.
What day are you arriving?
Um, I don't know exactly what day is it, but I'm arriving at 26.
26. So that's Thursday.
Thursday. Okay, I'll be there Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. I want to ask you guys about your thoughts on some other matches on the card. Um, and I don't even know where we start. I think we have to start with some big ones. And but is there a match that you guys really interested in from the East vs West 22 card?
You see how big it is, Luca?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. But for me,
What
I'm different.
is that? That's your right hand,
No, it was left.
left. Oh, okay.
Mirror. Yeah.
Yeah, my right's forearm is a little bit bigger than my left for some reason.
Yes.
It also
Thank
looks like your left is stand and the right is not. You keep losing the camera. Okay. Is there matches on the card that you guys really want to see? Like you're excited to see?
Of course.
Yeah, there's a lot of good matches on the card. Like of course Devon and Tally. That's like
Yeah,
very good
let's talk
match.
about that one. Let's talk about that one. So Vitaly's coming in as the champion. Devon didn't train his left arm for forever and somehow gonna challenge for number one spot. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be
More I
the
talk with athletes, more athletes actually think that Devon will win. They think that Devon will do what Devon does, and that is win. What are your thoughts?
I think that um the biggest challenge for Devon probably would be his speed, Vitaly's speed.
Hmm.
Because he's fast, right?
Yes.
So if he can, you know, stop that and stop the match, which I'm sure he can. And if that happens, yeah, it's gonna be Devon's game all night.
Luca, what do you think?
Yes, for me, this is also so interesting match. I would more like 5% more for Vitali. I think Vitali will be able to control his like fingers or maybe even little pronator, and I think he will able to make the pin. And yes, for me, this is so close match. For Devon, it is also we have to expect everything from the Devon also, but yes, this is I would say 5% more about Vitali.
Is that because she's from the east?
No, no, no. Just my thoughts.
Okay.
It isn't that like between us guys, isn't that crazy that Devon, like he wasn't even contender with left arm, and now he's gonna fight Vitali, and we're thinking like, well, Vitali just 5% more. Right? It isn't that crazy. I'm thinking because it also could be like what we call Devon effect. That like I remember that every match he ever had, he convinces that he's gonna win. Like I'm thinking like, oh, he will stop Levin. Oh, he will do this, and Levin beats him both times. I'm like, like, but it's also possible because he wins more than he loses,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, when the Devon beat Evgeny Prudnik at 150 category, I did not expect it that maybe Devon even stop him. And after this win, my respect from Devon was different. Like in every competition, he competing, my thoughts are always on the Devon because he impressed everyone.
What
After this
about
event.
when he was pulling with Petrenko at
Yes,
105?
after
Nobody thought
this,
he's gonna, because he lost so much weight, but look
yes,
what happened. So I
Like
mean,
yes,
I thought that he will lose to Artemis because I was like, oh, like because he started. I was like, oh,
it's the thing is, it's not always you being so strong, Luca. It's not always like that, man.
yes, exactly. And I'm not
Yeah.
always the strongest. Yes, I have technical sides too.
Okay.
hmm.
I think 4 years is still not enough.
Yes, I will prove this on the table.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll see. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I
Yes,
think like Ilia Saidov is no joke. Luka Tsinadze is no joke. I think it's a really cool match to see, and it's a true East versus West match, and we'll see where the guys line up. Luka has done some amazing things. Just like so fast, rising to the top of the category. We don't see that. Like the thing is, I didn't know. Like I didn't know, and I
I
said,
thought he's been at least 10 years in the sport.
me too. I thought like you've been like juniors and something you did good and like slow climb. This is something, and I talked about this I think on a different podcast. I in Romania, they like after COVID they had world championship in Romania, and I was there. And after the category, I interviewed Bogdan Stoica, and I asked Bogdan, I was like how do you feel? And he lost to some kid, and he was really upset, and he didn't really want to talk about the kid that he lost to was Rino Masic, but he didn't know that Reno will be Reno, you
Yeah.
know.
yes,
And we have seen like this is like Sasha Andreev comes in at 16, wins the Bulgarians, wins the world's European, like it's crazy. Reno, Luka Tsinadze is in the same category, I think. So the
Are you,
young
do you,
get them
do
all the
you
young.
think do you think, Luca, that you're gonna stay at 85 or you're gonna go up? Because how tall are you?
like in I would say in the centimeters, I'm
Mhm.
179,
It's not so
and
tall.
So is that like 6 foot?
yeah,
Mm,
almost, or
yeah,
maybe six,
yeah,
six,
yeah.
and yes, something like this.
5'11", something like that.
Okay, so do you feel like be pulling like at 95? Because you're technically truly a 95, you know.
Yes, like I want to be the champion of 85 category, and for this I will lost this kind of weight. But of course, for the future, I will gain my weight, and yes, then I will be at 95.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
But
but at this time, I can lose weight. It is hard for me, and it is struggle little, but I can still do it.
Okay.
yeah, he's still growing.
What do you do for that? How do you cut weight?
Uh, yes, from with the running, like hot, not hot, warm clothes on and running, and yes,
Have you
with
done water cut before?
uh, water cycle. No, no, because one time when I did this, I got bloated on the competition, and I did not like it. And after
Okay.
this, I don't do this.
Hmm. Okay.
Because that one, that water cut, it works perfectly fine. Maybe you didn't do it right.
Sorry, I didn't answer.
I said Devin, every time he loses weight, he does water cut.
Yes,
And
yes,
it
water
works
cuts.
perfect.
Yes,
Because
yes,
I
but
know Ray done it before too, right, Ray?
Yeah.
yes, yes. I
So
mean,
if you
in the
do it,
water cut. Yes, I mean in the
if you
water
do
cut
it,
when they drink a lot of water because before starting the cutting, and then stop taking the water. No, I'm not doing like this. But as a water cut, yes, I don't drink water, and I'm running for drain
Mhm.
my body.
Yeah,
This
so
is we can
he
call this.
gets rid of it. Yeah. So he doesn't do many salt manipulation or sodium manipulation.
Yes,
Because it's
exactly.
very easy to mess it up. If you eat something and you didn't know it has sodium, you mess the whole thing up. You drink all that water, the water goes nowhere, and it's like you just stay bloated, and then it's way harder to get it done. And then yeah, I know what he means,
Yes.
but it's because
At
it's very easy to mess it up.
yes, at European Championship, in the youth main category. I was 92 when I had the competition. Next day I was 92. I gained 7 kilos, and with salt I got bloated, and I had so much spasm in my hands. My wrist did not feel and things like this. And yes, it was experience. And after this, I learned how to do it better.
Okay. I gotta ask you guys because there's another guy that's gonna cut a lot of weight. His name is Nugo Chikadze.
Oh,
So-
he's cutting weight a lot.
Nugo.
What's the class he's pulling?
So he's pulling Bogdan at a catch weight of 100 kilos.
100 kilos. Okay.
And we did an interview last week. I think it was Thursday or Friday, Thursday maybe, and he was 12 kilos over.
Oh wow.
So, Luca, are you familiar with Bogdan? Probably you saw his match versus Paul Lynn.
Yes, yes, of course.
I think everyone in Georgia respects Paul Lynn from the things that he has done, right? So you kind of understand how strong he is. I think
Yes, yes.
you saw. And what do you think about Bogdan and Nugo? Will Nugo be just too strong? And
Yes, I would say this is the styles for Bogdan to beat Pauline. This was the greatest technique, and this was for him. Like if you want to beat in a hook like Pauline, you have to pull like this. But in the Nugo's case, this is different. Nugo is very good on the back pressure and pronator. Also, he can pull in the hook, and I think this will not be hard Nugo to take victory in this category. Not category, like in this super match.
in this match, yeah,
It will be hard, you said?
it won't be
No.
hard.
Oh,
It
it won't be hard.
Yeah.
So what's the how much are you giving to Bogdan and to Chikadze?
Is it more than you give to Ilia?
Is it more or
Yes.
less?
Yes.
So how much? What's the chances Bogdan has?
Yes, I would say 70% for Nugo.
Okay,
Because-
so 30%.
At the end of the day, like Bogdan is so strong. Like to beat Pauline
Okay.
is not the easy deal.
So when you're gonna cut weight, in your mind, well, right now you're probably not gonna think so, but in your mind, my chances will go up because you know.
Yes. So I will say something for you in this case. So at the World and European Championship, I lose weight 2 times. 2 times in 10 days. I lose 2 times my weight. And like imagine when I pull in a EFMN category, I lost my kgs 1 time, and after this, when my muscles got sore and when I get like tired, I did not eat anything. I did not give the resources to recover muscle more. It is opposite. I lose second time, and every time when I weigh in the EFMN category, I gain at least 5 kilos. So you see the results, and you see how the losing weight affects on me.
I can explain this. So they changed the rules. They used to be when you weigh in, you have to weigh in just once. So for you or masters, you weigh in at the beginning, and then at the end you can compete in seniors. And sometimes it gave like 6 days, so the guys could do like crazy cuts. Now, every time you compete, you have to weigh in again. And some guys would weigh in, let's say, for juniors at 85, and then for seniors at 90 or 100 kilos. Luca cut weight in between, and it's not a lot of days. It's like 4 or 5 days between or
Not
something.
even.
So
not even
wait,
3
so
days.
let's say let me get it right. So tomorrow is the competition. You weigh in today,
Yes,
then you start eating, and then you compete tomorrow.
yes, and day after, because left and right, and then he
Yes.
starts cut again for the
Why?
next weigh-in, so he can compete on seniors in the same category.
Oh, like you can't do one time.
Yes,
You can't weigh in once for. Okay,
Yes.
okay.
yeah,
yes.
they changed the rules because a lot of people you can cut a
Yeah.
lot of weight for one
Okay,
time,
okay.
and then really
yeah.
intentionally do bad here, so your chances on for seniors you're 15 kilos bigger.
Yeah, but the thing is because you rest so long in between the matches, you recover and
Yes,
you know,
you
it's
recover
different.
if you eat, but if you don't eat, no, it is so opposite. Your muscle are getting weaker and not even getting healed. After what you are that what you say like in Yasmen category. Yasmen, there is so big level, like so much great athletes in the Yasmen category also, and you really get tired, and your muscles are sore, you know. And after this, you need to recover, eat something good. But no, I did the opposite. I lose my weight. I did not drink. I did not eat, and I'm running and more drain my muscles. So losing weight is not giving you like percentage.
Okay.
Yeah. That's an interesting point, and it's kind of suffering. It is suffering because I know a lot of athletes that will compete in youth or juniors, and then they compete in seniors, and they just look miserable the whole week. Everyone's like eat, and they just look miserable, which is part of arm wrestling. I feel like the weight and making weight if you have to cut a little bit. Um, Petrenko, Todd Hutchings,
That's a really interesting match because they're doing 105.
105.
Yeah, so it's challenging. It's gonna be challenging for Todd. But I still think that he has. I would say it's 50-50 match
Mhm.
because it's a 105. If it was a catch weight at 100, maybe 60-40. But because Petrenko lately has been so like his training, he's been lifting so much weight, and his last matches, after he lost to Devon, I think he learned a lot, and I think it's 50-50 to be honest. Maybe 49 to 51
To Petrenko.
to Petrenko.
Hmm.
But of course, I'm gonna root for my Western guys. So
Luca, what do you think?
Yes, for me, this is so interesting match also. Like if you love arm wrestling, you can't compare like these matches to each other, or this is so interesting. And I would say more Petrenko, because Uncle Todd is not the 105 kilos. He's above the 100, something like this.
Yes.
And Oleg will be the yes, really good weight, and also for his hand control, I think be able to stop a little the side pressure, and I would say 55% for Oleg.
Bro. Yeah. Isn't listen, guys, you need to understand one thing. So for Ilia, in 30 years, and for Luca in 40 years, you guys gonna hit your prime. If you're consistent, when you're 60, that's when you hit your prime. We have this guy, we're doing the whole research on it. His name is Todd Hutchings. How crazy is that? Just imagining it in your head that like the guy just feels like he's at the top of the world. Like I really think he's the best 95 kilo guy. Like I think at
yeah,
95, I think he's the best. Even if let's say Petrenko beats him at 105, if he comes down, it's different. Like I think it's way different there, right?
yeah, it's crazy if you tell it to somebody like I don't know, just a random guy. Hey, can you believe that a 60 years old grandpa is number one in the world at 95 kilo?
Yeah. Like look, exactly how strong Irakli is, right? And how good Irakli is. And like he did a master class like 3 times, which is
Yeah.
crazy. And everyone thinks like he's the number 2 guy in the class. Like I'm always like I'm just amazed. So I hope it's a war. I hope every match is a war for me. That's how I
Yeah.
like. But
Well,
I hope, yeah, yours too. Just no one wins easy.
I don't think there's easy matches. I don't know. I don't think there's easy matches on this card. I think every match is.
Yes.
My guess for the match of the night right now, Sergey versus Jordan,
Why?
because I think they both gonna hook, and
Oh,
I
do you think Kalina is gonna go inside?
I think even
To
if he will try not to go inside, he will end up inside.
um
Jordan is really good at going like stopping guys from going out. Like he's one of I think in my opinion, I think he's the best.
I think even if he stops him inside, it's gonna be so close to the pad where Kalina is gonna, either
He could come and press,
yeah,
right?
with the
Come
with the press, yeah. I think that's what's gonna happen. I don't see the match stopping off the go
in
in
the
the
center.
center in the hook, yeah.
Hmm.
Because even if Sergey will go in, it's not he's not gonna go like this like Jordan does, right? He's more of controlling the hand,
Yeah.
having the little bit of pronation.
What do you think, Luca?
Yes, for me, I would say different. Like if Jordan will be able to cup his wrist, and yes, I would more like say he will cup. In the hook, it Jordan's game, and Kalina could not be beat in the hook. But if he be able to like even though hold his wrist flat, yes, there will be war, and it will be so interesting. Yes, but for me, yes, more I would say Jordan.
Hmm.
It's good how we have opposite opinion.
Yeah, it's good to have. That's why we love arm wrestling, I think, right? Because everyone sees a different thing. They're like everyone like you can go and like I'm convinced of this, and someone gives you that, and you're like, damn, I
Yes,
didn't think of that.
and the greatest thing what can happen is then there can be the chances to happen like no one imagines. Something crazy can be happen.
Like Jerry and Camil.
Yes,
So Luca, tell me, what do you think about Michael Todd and Camille?
Camil.
yes, I think Camel will not be able to finish, but it will be the very long match. But I think Michael Todd will win this.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah. I don't think Camille will be able to. If he was able to stop the match last time, the first time they pulled and get in his position, I think this time Michael Todd well prepared, knows how the way he presses, and I think he's gonna come up with his own press.
Hmm. Yeah, it's a like Camil. I remember the first. He was so quick. Like on the first match, he was so ridiculously quick. But then I think it's not that hard to go for straps. And once you get the strap, I think it's very hard to quickly pin Michael outside the strap, right? It's just few guys that actually done that with outside. I think Vitali did it, right? And there's some other guys, but most of the time Michael still can go out and
Yes.
Luca, why didn't you go to Swiss Open?
Swiss Open. Yes, I had the match before, but this match because of some problems was cancelled, and
You
that's why.
mean you mean you mean Prokopchuk?
Yes, in the USA. Yes, but in general, like I don't compete in this kind of tournaments.
Because I wonder how would you do if you were in Swiss Open, against Manifestor, if it was 85, or
Yes, yes,
or the guy from Latvia.
Vlad or the
Vlad.
Turkish guy. There was on left Turkish guy one, on right Vlad one.
Yeah, that's also an interesting match to see.
Yes, Vlad and
Very interesting.
Manifestor is so impressive. Like and so brutal. Have you pulled him?
Never.
No, none of you. No, I
I
pulled.
think I like started seeing his pulling after like at Swiss Open.
Mhm. I pulled him a little bit in Poland, and he like it's very hard to do some because he does the same thing that I do, but his center is just too much.
Have you
Like
pulled any
I
of
need.
these guys, Luca?
what? Sorry?
Have you pulled any of them?
No, no.
Yeah, yeah. This will be very interesting.
So last year you competed at seniors. You didn't compete at juniors.
Last year?
No,
Yes.
He competed. No,
Not in juniors. Like I competed as a seniors and also in the yes category.
In what category?
Youth.
youth. Yeah.
Okay, so you got gold on the left in open class.
Not open class. In the seniors and in the
Yeah,
That is senior. That's what we call seniors. Yeah. Open.
yes.
okay. And then you pulled in youth, and you got two first places on the left.
Yes. Not on the
Okay.
left. On the right and on the left.
Yeah. He won
Okay.
youth both arms, and he got gold also on left arm and youth on.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. And then a year before that, 2024, you got first place on the left as well,
Yes, but not in the seniors.
but in the youth.
And
In
youth.
the youth. Yes.
Okay, and then 2023,
Yes, 2023 in the youth category.
Gold?
Second
Right.
and gold. Yes.
Yeah. Right gold, silver on
Left.
left.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, and your first year, gold on both hands? All right.
No, that was his first
No,
year.
no,
right?
this was first year. Yes.
So you only competed 3 times at Worlds.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
I have 5 gold medals and world championship and 1 second place. Like
Are you
silver.
planning to go this year,
Yes, sure. Yes.
85 kilo?
Yes, in the senior men's, yes, and in the youth men, I will be at 90.
What? Isn't it till like 21 or 22?
23.
20 under
So
23.
this will be your last year.
Yes.
Okay. So you're doing 85 both?
In the youth men, I will be 90, and in the senior ones, I will be 85.
Okay. When is that?
So in May there will be European Championship, and October I think will be World Championship if I remember that correct.
Yes.
Okay. That's in India, right?
India
Yes.
and Hungary. Europeans.
Good
Hungary.
luck
and-
going to India.
Yeah.
Don't eat a lot of food there, so or you're gonna get sick.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
be
heard they're gonna have WAF in Canada, Ottawa, Canada, in 2027. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I plan to go there
Well,
because it's just for us. It's no reason to go. I mean, it's different, you know. So
yeah. Well, a lot of countries don't have support, and if it's most of the time you just have to pay your own money to compete, so everyone kind of understands. I do like the system that we have now where the top sport athletes can show what they're capable on super match setting and then, pairing up and see what's next. And I'm really excited for this match, guys. I'm really excited to see both of you compete. It was very awesome to talk with you. We've been on for an hour. I know Ilia needs to get back to work and Luca needs to go to sleep. Very impressive resume.
Luca, I want to say for I don't know the next 2 weeks, whatever happens or whatever I will tell you or you tell me, doesn't matter. Just don't take anything personal.
Of course, man. Yes, for sure.
So
Yes, I respect you as a sportsman, as a person. No, this is just.
because we can take the stuff here and be okay, but I know Europeans are a little bit different. So I just want to let you know ahead of time.
Yes, man.
Be careful when you cross the road.
Yes, I will.
Exactly. Be careful, or you're gonna run over by the bus.
Yeah, if you see American numbers on a car, just don't.
Yes, I will run.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you both. I can't wait to see your match. Train up for the last practices that you will do and rest. And I'll see you very soon in Vienna. So everyone watching, get your pay-per-views. If you're somewhere close, go watch it live. It's going to be absolutely electric, amazing. We have the main event, Vitaly versus Devon for world title, the co-main event 105 or the light heavyweight title, Petrenko versus Todd, Fia Rysek versus Brigitte Vanfi, and of course these guys gonna finally meet on the table, and we'll see who is the better arm wrestler. Look at those arms. You look really big, like really big.
I am.
Yeah.
Luca, you look small for 95.
Yeah.
It's the camera angle.
And he's going to be even smaller in 2 weeks.
Yes, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, you should find him when he's cutting weight and just eat pizza next
Yeah,
time.
yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Hey, that's what I'm going to do.
Yes.
Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you,
All right.
Luca. Thank you, Ilia. Bye, guys.
I'll see you guys next week.
See you soon.
Bye.